it's time to make a kite. If you are using the pattern, you have a pattern for the outline of a kite. If you're using the kit, you have a piece of vellum with the kite traced on it. You have the guide for making the holes and making the folds in the kite. Before we move to that, I want to show you a property of vellum that I don't like. But vellum is this nice translucent material, and when you fold it, it holds a fold really, really well. But once you've folded it, that crease is always going to show. Okay? So you want to follow the guide pretty well to fold your kite and get the holes poked in it. Okay, when you pick it up, if you've made a mistake, just give it a little evening up. It won't hurt anything. And then fold across at the outer points, and you want to make sure you're folding on the same side so that your kite will have kind of a standing up side. Okay, that looks good. So we'll crease that across. Then you can see we're going to have this nice crisp standing up shape. Hey, so you'll use paper cord or wire for the sticks. You need 2 different wires for the tail and the kite string itself. And then you need some little ribbons to be your trim on the tail. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the holes that we need to do. Once again, our old friend, the corsage pin. Come in just a little ways. And again, it's not really crucial exactly where these holes are. It's just going to work. One where the cross piece is out. And then at the bottom there are 2 holes. One for the stick and one for the tail. So now for your coil of wire for the string, we need to straighten out this end a little bit. Going to go into that center hole from front to back and bend it over and make a little loop. Okay. So we have a little loop there. Now you take your piece of paper cord, you thread it through the top hole from front to back. Come around, come through that loop. And out this hole. And once you've gotten it through both holes, if you have enough to just let it sit there for a couple minutes, that's a good thing. And then we're going to do the cross piece. And the cross piece is going to be done really the same way. Through the hole, through the loop, and out the hole. and out the hole. Okay. So now lay your kite so you're looking at it from the top. Give it a little tug. Get to the shape that you want it to be. And then bend the ends of your paper cord so it won't come back through. Finished, but you're going to be wrapping the ties around this wire. And what I have found when you're working with small things, especially like this, cut your ribbon a little bit longer than it's really going to need to be. Start your loop and then put it on the wire, because it can get kind of annoying trying to do all of it at the same time. Okay, and we're going to trim those off later. And then you want to give it just another little gentle push so it has a nice shape to it. And then put glue on each of the sticks and on each of the pieces of the kite tail and set it aside to dry. Hey, so when you have your wire with your little ties on it, and you have the rest of the kite assembled, and you have glued the sticks and glued the ties separately, then you will bring your tail through the bottom loop, the bottom hole, and press that loop closed. Then when everything is trimmed to your satisfaction, you're ready to put it on your doll.